Welcome, Leo, to your reading for the week commencing December 23rd. I'm going to start by showing you your preview card for this reading so you get an idea, help me, so you get an idea of where this reading is going. So we're going to check the bottom of the deck. And we've got the Knight of Wands, Leo. So you're embracing your fire energy this week. You're going after things, you're taking action. You're feeling passionate, spontaneous, impulsive, full of life, full of energy. Let's get into your reading. So this is for your sun, your moon, your rising and your Venus signs, Leo. And I will be looking into your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events and your advice. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. However, do watch all the way through because there will be messages throughout that do resonate. And if anyone is interested in a private reading, you can reach out to me at revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. That's revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. And I am offering my audio guided meditation to help you meet your spirit guide, something I recommend for everyone to do. So you will get that included with every booking made for a private reading. So let's see, Leo, your last reading of 2024. I nearly said 5 then. The last reading of 2024. Actually, that's not strictly true, is it? Because you're going to have another one on the 30th. Please ignore me. So I'm using the Star Tarot, which is listed in the description below, and I'm clarifying. I don't think I've got this deck. I'm really sorry, guys. It is one of the training tarot decks. I can't remember which one, but that's the one I'm clarifying with. So the Five of Pentacles is in your general energy, Leo, which does mean that you might be a bit strapped for money, but then aren't we all at this time of year? I don't know if it's anything else here. Sometimes this card can be about feeling isolated or left out. I don't sense that here. I just think that your finances may be a bit strained, and there's things that you would like to do that you can't do because you just don't have the resources. The Knight of Wands in reverse is interesting because this has come in your opportunity, and this was the card that actually set the theme of your reading, but it was in the upright. So for this to be in the opposite position in your opportunity, it's almost saying, yeah, you are fired up this week, but you might need to dampen it down a little bit, Leo. For some reason, it's just saying take your foot off the brake a bit. Maybe because you may miss some really important bits that's happening this week if you're on fast forward. The Star is in your challenge. The Star is in your challenge, which is interesting because this kind of says, do you recognize who you really are? Do you see yourself the way other people see you, Leo? Because I think that's what this is saying. It's saying there are some people out there who are just mesmerized by you because you are a shining star, quite literally, and yet you don't see it yourself. And that's your challenge this week, is to embrace and accept other people's admiration and if they're, because I feel like you're not great with compliments, Leo. So that's something that you need to work on, because it makes people feel awkward as well. If they're offering you some kind of compliment or admiration and you dismiss that, then that person would feel a bit like, oh, great. It's like, thanks. So always remember how it makes the other person feel. And also, it's not their job to convince you. You know, it's not like if someone offers you something positive and you dismiss it, it's not their job to then say, yeah, but I'm being honest, I'm telling the truth, why don't you believe me, you know? So it's like you're accusing someone of lying almost, in a way. It could be construed as that. But anyway, the point here is, if people are telling you certain things, then please accept them, because they wouldn't say it otherwise. The Two of Swords reversed is in your unforeseen events. So you may have been feeling up to this point, Leo, that you needed to take a different direction on something, or change your course, or change track, or change whatever this is. It's like you were going one way and then you thought, nah, this isn't working. I'm going to try something different. However, unexpectedly, you are going to revert back to your original plan. I don't know why or how. Maybe someone will convince you. Someone will say, what are you doing? You know, what you're doing is the right thing. Where you're going is the right place. Stick with it. So maybe it'll just be you. Maybe you'll just decide of your own accord. We've got the Magician in the upright in your advice. And very much like the Star, this is all about your potential. This is about understanding, accepting, believing, and embracing your potential. That's a strong message throughout this reading, Leo. So let's get into the clarifying. Five of Pentacles. Clarified by the Nine of Swords reversed, Justice, and the Six of Swords. I do feel like it's going to be probably one of your main objectives for the coming year, for 2025, is to sort your finances out, Leo. The Nine of Swords in reverse tells me that you no longer want that burden of stress, of worrying about where, you know, how to sort your finances out. And a lot of it will be down to you, how you spend your money, how vigilant you are. You know, it's almost like looking back and saying, okay, let's think about everything I spent last year. How much of it, first of all, can I remember? Because if I can't remember half of it, then that was a waste of money. And out of the things I do remember, how much of it actually was worth the purchase? Did it change my life in any particular way? Could I have lived without it? It's a really good exercise for anyone to do, actually, because quite often we spend money as a form of self-soothing. You know, it's that feeling of, oh, you know, I've treated myself, when half the time things we buy we don't need or even want, if we really think about it. Justice. So this is just about you rebalancing, getting the scales balanced, whether that's to do with your finances or other parts of your life. I do see you doing this kind of real shake-up of getting things back into balance in 2025. And then the Six of Swords is removing yourself from any turbulence or unpredictable energy that you don't need to be involved with. So your opportunity, Knight of Wands energy, step out of the fire. It's interesting though, because I just did Aries reading as well, and that also advised, or actually it was almost Aries' decision to not embrace their fire energy this week. So there must be something in this, that even though the Knight of Wands was your, you know, your theme card for this reading, it's also advising you to step away from it. So this is clarified by Temperance reversed, the Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So of course with fire energy comes spontaneous and impulsive energy. And if that's got anything to do with your finances, which is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, then that's not helpful. So that may be part of it. You know, if you want to fix any financial imbalances, then you have to step away from that fire energy. Temperance in reverse is also about, you know, an inner peace that may be lacking. It's just about controlling your impulses, quite literally. That's what this is about. And then the Nine of Wands is about your persistence, your resilience, your determination to carry on through incredibly hard times. And that is your strength, Leo. Leo, you are the strength card. So that is your strongest characteristic, is literally strength. So you can do this, and you will do this. The Star in your challenge. Clarified by the Sun, the Moon in reverse, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So, wow. So like I said, whatever people tell you, you don't quite believe it, or you just don't want to hear it. It's like, it gives you the ick. You don't want to hear anything great about yourself. It just feels too self-indulgent. You don't like it. It makes you feel uncomfortable. The Sun is your happiness, your strength. How you radiate to other people. It's how you radiate warmth and positivity and strength to other people. And people want to tell you how you make them feel. And that's okay. You just have to learn to kind of embrace it. And if it makes you feel better to return a compliment, or however you do it to make yourself feel better or more comfortable, then find a way, because it's important. The Moon in reverse is the part of the reason this makes you feel uncomfortable is because of what you're hiding under the surface, your emotions that you have been suppressing for such a long time. It's almost like, if I tell myself this particular thing, you know, if I tell myself that I'm this, that, or the other, and then I'm you know, it's proved to be wrong, then I can't come back from that, so I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to tell myself. I don't know. It's like a self-protection thing. Queen of Swords reversed. You can be overly critical of yourself, Leo. If anything, you're overly critical. You're more critical than you are you're more critical than you are complimentary, and that's never good. You know, if someone is constantly critical of someone else, that person will just feel less and less empowered. So the Two of Swords reversed is clarified by the Eight of Cups reversed, the Three of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. This is in your unforeseen events. So you have difficulty in facing painful situations. You'll try and avoid them. And this is what the Eight of Cups in reverse is about. It's like, oh, something painful's, you're being reminded of something painful here. Whether it's a past event, whatever it is, something that in your past that was traumatic, and it's resurfacing now, and you're like, your immediate reaction would be like, no thank you, and you'll walk away from it. However, unforeseen event is that you'll actually stop and turn around and say, no, do you know what, I'm actually going to, let's do this. I'm going to face this one. I'm gonna embrace this, even though it's difficult and it's painful. I need to embrace it because it feels like you're not the only one. Whatever this was about, it involved yourself and maybe some other people, whether it's members of your family, siblings. Because they're there, you now feel obliged to kind of join in, to be a united front. And that's really nice as well. The Magician in your advice. Clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Wands. You've got so much to look forward to, Leo, in 2025. If you can embrace your true potential, which is unlimited, literally unlimited, then you are going to go so far. The Ace of Pentacles is new opportunities, financial, any kind of growth that brings success and abundance. That is coming in for you. But you've got to embrace your potential to get this. Don't forget. Seven of Wands is you standing up for yourself, shouting out to the universe that you accept and you embrace who you actually are. Allow your voice to sing out. Allow your voice to be heard. Don't be afraid to boast about your, who you are. And then the Ace of Wands, new growth, new success, new beginnings, fresh energy. Amazing. Amazing. So we're going to do your oracle. And we are using the Star Codes Astro Oracle deck. So we get to learn a bit about astrology as well. So I'm just going to check your ruling planet, Leo. Your ruling planet, of course it is. It's the Sun. And the card I have for you is the 8th house. See, I know nothing about this, guys. I'm an absolute novice. 8th house, which attains to mystery. So let me read you the actual oracle reading. If your chart were a village map, the 8th house would be on the corner of the red light district next to a mortuary and savings and loan bank. It is a private house where we deal with things we don't talk about in public, such as sex, death, debts, loans, psychic phenomenon. Here we deal with other people's resources and how they are exchanged, money, bodies, thoughts and work, and how we inherit goods and attitudes. This house can feel uncomfortable, but it's a place where we can transform. Access the power dynamics between you and other people around important resources like sex, money, and inheritances. Notice if a relative or boss withholds money until you behave, or if you or a lover withholds sex until some other's need is met. Some other need is met. Just get clear in your own mind if anyone is pulling strings and try to heal dysfunctional dynamics with clear and healthy boundaries. Seduce honestly. Not all strange sexual dynamics are unusual. Sorry, dynamics. Why did I say that? Dynamics. Dynamics are unusual. Financial arrangements are a problem. If you understand your peculiarities and don't feel coerced or controlled by them, they are just part of who you are. Financial investors and advisors, consultants, ministers, lovers, intuitives, brain trusts, auctioneers and investigators all work with 8th house affairs. And if they work with integrity, so do so productively. Develop your 2nd house resources, your own money, sense of worth and body confidence to strengthen your freedom and bargaining power and operate in this realm with grace. Engage the resources handed to you, but make your own judgment calls. The 8th house calls for one last freedom, to acknowledge that death exists and be fully alive in response. It can be tempting to manipulate by withholding love, power or money, and hard to step away when someone else is jerking those chains. Face your worst fears and step through. Feel that liberation. The trap of manipulation falls away when you don't bite the hook. Interesting, Leo. Also interesting that you got 8th house when you are the number 8 in a tarot deck as Leo, which is strength. So, and those of you who are born in August, it's also the 8th month. So all of that kind of ties in. So guys, thank you so much. One last reminder, if you haven't checked already, please do check out the Auto Spirit website. These bracelets are just amazingly beautiful. I keep saying it, but this is for those of you who don't know or that are new to this channel. Why has my cam gone blurry? These are genuine, authentic, handmade bracelets made with 100% authentic gemstones. So they have powerful healing properties. This one's blue apatite. This one is howlite, and this is rhodonite. And on my wrist I have turquoise, labradorite and malachite. So they have so many different gemstones to choose from. You can choose via intention, zodiac, or just your favorite gemstone. They also do pendants, earrings. Go and check them out, guys. They're incredible. And every time someone buys anything, they donate $1 to the wild sea otters to help save them because they are endangered. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you as always for your love, your support, your encouragement and your engagement. I return it to you tenfold. I wish you the merriest of Christmases, and I will see you in a week's time. Thank you so much. Enjoy the journey.